Everything you think, don't be lazy in setting goals. Written by Kelvin W. Nathan. Published by Audiobooks Office. Introduction. What if the difference between a life of mediocrity and a life of extraordinary success was as simple as the way you set your goals? Imagine waking up every day with a clear purpose, knowing exactly what you want and how to get there. The book, Everything You Think, will teach you the importance of goal setting and how to perfect the process so that you can reach your maximum potential. Why do some people seem to have an innate talent for succeeding while others seem to have a hard time even getting off the ground? In many cases, the key is to be very clear and dedicated to their objectives. To make your desires a reality, you must not only have dreams or general ambitions, but also establish specific, measurable, and significant objectives. If you want to learn how to set goals and stay away from the traps of complacency and indifference, this is the book for you. The journey begins by understanding the power of intention. Everything you think, every thought you hold, shapes your reality. Your goals are the blueprint for the life you want to create. This book will teach you how to be intentional in your goal-setting process, ensuring that each goal you set is aligned with your deepest desires and long-term vision. By thinking carefully and deliberately about your goals, you set the stage for success. Next, we explore the dangers of lazy goal setting. It's easy to fall into the trap of setting goals that are too vague, too easy, or too broad. These types of goals lack the power to drive real change in your life. This book will show you how to avoid lazy goal setting by helping you create specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. You'll learn how to set goals that challenge you, stretch your capabilities, and propel you toward your desired outcomes. One of the key principles discussed is the importance of writing down your goals. When you commit your goals to paper, you move them from the realm of ideas into the realm of action. This book will guide you through the process of documenting your goals in a way that makes them tangible and actionable. You'll discover how to break down your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks that keep you motivated and on track. Visualization and affirmation are powerful tools in achieving your goals. By visualizing your goals as already accomplished and affirming your commitment to them daily, you reinforce your dedication and increase your chances of success. This book provides practical exercises for using visualization and affirmations to keep your goals at the forefront of your mind and to maintain a positive, focused mindset. Aiming for clarity, practicality, and instant application, this book is meticulously crafted. Practical advice and techniques are provided in every chapter, so you may put them to use immediately. Find helpful advice that speaks to you whether you're planning for the future of your job, your health, your personal life, or your finances. Keep in mind that your life's quality is directly proportional to the ambitions you set for yourself as you set out on this adventure. Success, fulfillment, and meaning in life can be yours in the future if you commit to goal setting that is both intelligent and purposeful. Let's face it, setting goals can be a formidable task, but what if you could master it? Imagine having a clear roadmap of where you're headed and the steps you need to take to get there. You will learn how to identify your true aspirations, align goals with your core values, craft SMART objectives, and more. As you advance through this process, you'll find yourself moving with intention and purpose, breaking down your goals into manageable milestones. Ready to transform the way you set goals? Let's get started. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 69% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1. Identifying your aspirations. Everyone has dreams, but it's the act of pinpointing and acknowledging these aspirations that sets you on the path to truly achieving them. The first step to setting goals is to clearly identify what you truly want. This isn't about what your parents, partner, or society thinks you should be doing. It's about what makes you feel alive, what ignites that spark in your heart, and what you can't stop thinking about. It's important to remember that aspiration isn't just about career or financial goals. In fact, it can encompass all aspects of your life, including relationships, personal growth, hobbies, health, and more. So don't limit yourself. Dream big, but also be realistic. Your dreams should be achievable, but also challenging enough to stretch you beyond your comfort zone. To identify these aspirations, start by taking some quiet time for introspection. Ask yourself what truly matters to you. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Grab a notebook and jot down anything and everything that comes to mind. Don't judge or censor your thoughts. Instead, let them flow freely. The aim is to clarify and articulate your desires, which will then form the foundation of your goals. Chapter 2. Aligning goals with values. After identifying your aspirations, it's equally important to align these goals with your core values, verifying that your path forward not only fulfills your dreams, but also reflects who you truly are. This alignment is what keeps you grounded and focused, making your journey more meaningful and authentic. Think of your values as your compass, guiding you towards your goals. If your goals and values are out of sync, you'll likely feel unfulfilled, even if you achieve your dreams. But when they're in harmony, you'll experience a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond mere accomplishment. To align your goals with your values, first, you need to clearly define what your values are. What truly matters to you? Is it honesty, integrity, family, philanthropy, or professional growth? These are your guiding lights, the principles that give your life direction. Next, review your goals. Do they reflect these values? Remember, your goals shouldn't only be about what you want to achieve, but also who you want to be. If there's a disconnect, it's time to rethink your goals. It's better to adjust your sails now than to reach a destination that doesn't truly satisfy you. Finally, always keep your values in mind when setting new goals. This continuous alignment will guarantee that your journey isn't just about reaching a destination, but also about personal growth and fulfillment. Aligning goals with values isn't an extra step, it's a vital part of goal setting. So don't be lazy. Dive deep into your values, align them with your goals, and watch how your life transforms. Chapter 3. Crafting Smart Objectives. Crafting smart objectives, a critical step in goal setting, empowers you to turn your dreams into achievable milestones. The SMART framework stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's a proven way to set goals that you're likely to achieve because they're clear, realistic, and directly tied to your life's priorities. Consider the difference between I want to get fit and I want to be able to run a 5K in under 30 minutes by the end of the year. The latter is a SMART objective. It's specific, run a 5K, measurable, in under 30 minutes, achievable, with regular training, relevant, if fitness is important to you, and time-bound, by the end of the year. When objectives are vague, they're easy to ignore, but when they're smart, they're compelling. You know exactly what you need to do, by when, and why it's important. That clarity fuels motivation, focus, and follow-through. It's a game changer. Don't just dream big. Dream smart. Take some time to convert your goals into smart objectives. Strip away the ambiguity. Set clear targets. Make it meaningful. Give yourself a deadline. Do it for every goal you have, whether it's personal or professional. Chapter 4. Prioritizing competing priorities. While setting smart objectives gives your goals structure and clarity, it's equally important to prioritize these goals when you're juggling multiple ambitions. Life is filled with endless possibilities, but your time and resources aren't limitless. You need to decide which of your goals will bring you the most value and dedicate your energy towards them. Think of your goals as a to-do list. You wouldn't try to tackle everything at once, would you? Instead, you'd systematically work your way down the list, focusing on one task at a time. Similarly, with your goals, you need to determine which ones are most pressing, which ones align with your long-term vision, and which ones will have the most significant impact on your life. Simply put, you need to rank your goals. This isn't always easy, as it requires a deep understanding of what you truly value. It's an introspective process that asks you to be honest with yourself, to identify what truly matters to you. Your priorities may change over time, and that's fine. Life is dynamic, and your goals should be too. But remember, it's not about abandoning a goal. It's about recognizing when one goal might need to take a back seat while you focus on another. It's about balance and finding the equilibrium between what you want now and what you want most. Chapter 5. Mapping out milestones. To truly conquer your goals, you should map out milestones, breaking down your journey into manageable steps that guide you towards your ultimate ambition. This gives you a roadmap, a clear and vivid picture of your destination. It's not about the size of the steps, but the direction they're taking you. You're not just dreaming big, you're setting your course. Think of your goal as a mountain. The peak is your ultimate achievement, but there are numerous smaller peaks along the way. These are your milestones. They're your evidence of progress, your motivation to keep going, and your reality checks to keep you grounded. Start by identifying what success looks like for you. What are the clear indicators that you're making progress? Break these down into measurable, time-bound milestones. For instance, if you're aiming to run a marathon, your milestones could be running 5, 10, 15 miles and so on. Remember, it's vital to make your milestones realistic and achievable. They're there to boost your confidence, not to discourage you. If you're learning a new language, don't expect to be fluent in a month. Instead, set milestones like learning 50 new words, then 100, then conversing in simple sentences. Be flexible too. You might need to adjust your milestones as you progress, and that's okay. The journey to your goal isn't linear, it's dynamic. You're learning, growing, and adapting. So map out your milestones, lace up your boots, and start your ascent. The view from the top is worth every step. Chapter 6. Overcoming procrastination tendencies. Now that you've mapped out your milestones, it's time to tackle one of the biggest obstacles standing between you and your goals: procrastination. It's a sneaky foe, subtly persuading you to put off tasks for another day. But remember, procrastination isn't an immovable monster. It's merely a habit, and habits can be changed. First, it's vital to recognize your procrastination triggers. Is it fear of failure? Overwhelm? Lack of interest? Once you identify the root cause, you're better equipped to combat it. If fear is your trigger, remind yourself that mistakes are part of the journey, not the end. If it's overwhelm, break your goal into smaller, manageable tasks. If it's lack of interest, find ways to make the task more appealing. Next, create a conducive environment for action. Clean up your workspace, eliminate distractions, and set a specific time for work. A clutter-free space in mind can dramatically boost your productivity. One powerful way to overcome procrastination is through visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goal, feel the satisfaction, and let that motivate you to start working. Lastly, stay committed to consistency rather than perfection. It's better to take small steps consistently than to aim for a giant leap and do nothing. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Overcoming procrastination isn't a one-off act, it's a continuous process. But with determination and the right strategies, you can conquer it. Remember, your goals are worth the effort. So don't wait for tomorrow, start today. Chapter 7. Developing actionable strategies. You're ready to turn your dreams into a reality by developing actionable strategies, a roadmap that will navigate you towards your goals with precision and commitment. This isn't a task to be taken lightly, it's your future we're talking about here. So let's roll up our sleeves, push back any doubts, and get started on this transformative journey. Start by breaking down your goals into manageable parts. If you're aiming for a marathon, don't just plan to run 26.2 miles tomorrow. Begin with a mile, then gradually increase your distance. It's about progression, not perfection. Apply this logic to any goal you have in mind. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. Next, visualize your success. Seeing is believing, right? So imagine you're already there, basking in the glory of your achievement. This mental imagery will fuel your determination and keep you motivated when the going gets tough. Also, incorporate a timeline into your strategy. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency, which in turn drives you to action. But be realistic, set time frames that are achievable. There's no point in setting yourself up for failure. Lastly, guarantee your plan is flexible. Life is unpredictable, and things may not always go as planned. Be willing to adjust your strategy if necessary, without losing sight of your ultimate goal. After all, it's not about the route you take, but the destination you reach. Chapter 8. Anticipating potential roadblocks. No journey is without its bumps and curves, and along the path to your dreams, you'll likely encounter challenges and roadblocks. It's not a sign of defeat, but a badge of honor to your resilience. It's vital to anticipate these roadblocks in your goal-setting process, not to deter you, but to prepare you. Think of it this way. If you're setting off on a trip, wouldn't you take a look at the weather forecast? You'd pack an umbrella if you saw rain on the horizon, right? Similarly, in your journey toward your goals, expect some rainy days. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, potential roadblocks might include injuries or time constraints. Now, how do you anticipate these? First, analyze your goal. Break it down and identify potential issues. For example, if your goal is to start a business, potential roadblocks might include funding, market saturation, or lack of experience. Next, brainstorm solutions. If funding is a concern, could you find investors or take out a small business loan? Could you gain experience through mentorship or further education? The key here isn't to solve every problem before it arises, but rather to have a plan in place. Chapter 9. Embracing a growth mindset. While anticipating potential roadblocks equips you with tools to overcome challenges, adopting a growth mindset empowers you to see these challenges not as setbacks but as opportunities for learning and improvement. You see, it's all about perspective. This is the crux of a growth mindset, viewing obstacles as chances to grow, rather than impediments to your progress. So what's the first step to embracing a growth mindset? It's understanding that your abilities and intelligence can be developed. You're not stuck with the hand you're dealt, you've got the power to change the game. The brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. So don't be afraid to set ambitious goals. They'll stretch you, and that's exactly what you need for growth. Secondly, understand that effort is key. It's not just about talent or intelligence, it's about how hard you're willing to work to achieve your goals. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. In fact, embrace failure. It's not a dead end, it's a detour on the path to success. Lastly, be persistent. A growth mindset is about perseverance in the face of adversity. It's about saying, I can't do it yet, instead of I can't do it. Embrace a growth mindset, and you'll tap into the potential within you. You'll be setting yourself up for success, not just in achieving your goals, but in every aspect of your life. Chapter 10. Tracking progress consistently. In the journey of personal growth, consistently tracking your progress serves as your compass, guiding you towards your goals and revealing how far you've come. It's not enough to set goals and hope for the best. You've got to be active and deliberate in your pursuit. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Tracking progress doesn't have to be a laborious chore. Start by breaking down your goal into measurable milestones. Use these milestones as checkpoints on your journey. They'll help you stay focused and motivated. You could write these down in a journal, use an app, or whatever method suits you best. Make it a habit to check in on your progress regularly. This could be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, depending on the nature of your goal. Don't let it slip off your radar. Keep it in sight, keep it in mind. During these check-ins, be honest with yourself. If you're falling behind, acknowledge it and figure out why. Is it a lack of time? Lack of resources? Or perhaps a lack of motivation? Pinpoint the issue, then devise a solution. Chapter 11. Celebrating incremental achievements. Don't overlook the power of celebrating your incremental achievements, as each small victory can fuel your motivation and propel you closer to your ultimate goal. It's not just about the big wins, it's the small, consistent efforts that build up over time to create significant change. Every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition. By celebrating these small wins, you're acknowledging the effort, willpower, and discipline that got you here. Think about it. When you hit a milestone, doesn't it give you a burst of energy? That's because achievements, big or small, release dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This boost not only makes you feel good, but also motivates you to continue pushing towards your goal. So go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back when you achieve a mini goal. You've earned it. Celebrating your achievements doesn't mean you need to throw a lavish party or spend excessively. It can be as simple as taking a moment to reflect on your progress, sharing your success with a loved one, or treating yourself to something you enjoy. The point is to recognize and appreciate your hard work. Chapter 12. Adjusting goals as needed. Although celebrating your progress is important, it's equally vital to remember that goals aren't set in stone and may need adjustments along the way. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change, requiring a shift in your objectives. Don't see this as a failure, but rather as an opportunity for growth and dynamic learning. You might be wondering, how exactly do you adjust goals? Start by evaluating your progress. Are you consistently missing your targets? If yes, it's time to take a step back and reassess. Maybe your goal was too ambitious to begin with, or perhaps unforeseen challenges have made it unattainable. There's no shame in recalibrating your aim to match your current reality. Next, consider the relevance of your goal. Has it lost its appeal or importance to you? If it doesn't ignite your passion anymore, it might be wise to alter it or even let it go. Your goals should align with your values and aspirations, not become a burdensome obligation. Chapter 13. Maintaining motivation through challenges. Everyone faces hurdles, but it's your ability to stay motivated during tough times that truly counts. The road to achieving your goals won't always be smooth. There will be potholes, detours, and roadblocks. But remember, it's not the obstacles themselves that matter, but how you respond to them. When faced with challenges, it's easy to lose sight of your goals, feel demotivated, and even consider giving up. But don't let these moments of doubt derail your journey. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. The most successful people aren't those who never faced difficulties, but those who persevered despite them. Maintaining motivation through challenges often involves a shift in mindset. Instead of focusing on the difficulty of the task, concentrate on why you're pursuing your goal in the first place. Revisit your reasons, your passion, and your ultimate vision. This will fuel your determination and give you the strength to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Another essential aspect of staying motivated is celebrating your progress, no matter how small. Every step you take towards your goal is a victory that deserves recognition. So don't wait until you've reached the finish line to reward yourself. Celebrate your small wins along the way to keep your spirits high and your motivation strong. Chapter 14. Cultivating accountability and support. To reach your goals, it's crucial to cultivate accountability and build a support system that will keep you on track, even when challenges arise. Accountability is about taking responsibility for your actions. It's about admitting when you're off track and making a dedicated effort to get back on. It's not about self-blame, but self-awareness. Start by setting clear, measurable goals. Once you know what you're working towards, it's easier to hold yourself accountable. Keep track of your progress and celebrate your successes along the way. When you falter, don't let it derail your efforts. Instead, see it as an opportunity to reassess and adjust your plan. Building a support system is equally important. Surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and will encourage you towards your goals. They could be mentors, friends, or family members. Share your goals with them and ask for their support. They can provide advice, motivation, and a listening ear when you need it. Remember, it's okay to seek help. Sometimes you might need a supportive push or a helping hand. Don't be afraid to lean on your support system. They're there for a reason. In the journey of goal setting, cultivating accountability and support isn't a luxury, but a necessity. It's a critical part of the process, one that can make the difference between falling short and reaching your goals. Chapter 15. Leveraging visualization and affirmations. Building on the solid foundation of accountability and support, let's explore another powerful tool in your goal-setting toolkit: leveraging visualization and affirmations. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a purposeful exercise that involves picturing yourself achieving your goal, experiencing the emotions associated with that achievement, and reinforcing your commitment to making it a reality. Imagine your future self, basking in the glory of your accomplishments. Feel the excitement, the pride, the satisfaction. This isn't just fantasy, it's emotional and mental preparation. It's about creating a mental blueprint for your success. Now, let's talk about affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that can help you overcome self-doubt and negative thoughts. They're declarations to the universe of your intention to achieve your goals. But remember, it's not just about saying the words, it's about believing them, embracing them as truth. Your affirmations should be personal, powerful, and present tense. For example, don't say, "I will become a successful entrepreneur." Instead, affirm, "I am a successful entrepreneur." Feel the weight of that statement, accept its truth, and let it guide your actions. Visualization and affirmations are potent tools that can align your thoughts and emotions with your goals. They're about embodying the success you seek, reinforcing your belief in your abilities, and boosting your determination to succeed. Chapter 16. Fostering persistence and resilience. As you journey towards your goals, embracing persistence and resilience is a non-negotiable requirement. It's not just about setting your sights high, it's about staying the course, even when the going gets tough. Persistence is your unyielding tenacity to keep moving forward, regardless of setbacks. It's your iron will that refuses to be subdued. It's not about never failing, but rather about never giving up. Each failure is simply another stepping stone on your path to success. You've got to internalize this attitude: I will keep going until I reach my goal. Resilience, on the other hand, is your ability to bounce back after facing adversity. It's your capacity to dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and come back stronger. We all encounter obstacles and hardships, but your power lies in your response to these challenges. You've got to tell yourself, "I can and will overcome." foster these traits, and you'll be unstoppable. But how? Start by adopting a growth mindset. Accept that struggles are part of the journey and view them as opportunities for learning rather than as roadblocks. Celebrate your small wins as they're proof of your progress. Finally, engage in regular self-reflection, as it helps you recognize your strengths, identify areas for improvement, and strategize on how to move forward. Chapter 17. Incorporating flexibility and adaptability. In the pursuit of your dreams, embracing flexibility and adaptability is just as essential as demonstrating persistence and resilience. It's important to remember that while your goals should be firm, your path to achieve them can and should be flexible. Life's unpredictable nature means that the road to success will rarely be straightforward. That's where adaptability comes into play. Being able to adjust to new conditions, circumstances, and challenges is a key skill in reaching your goals. You've got to be like a tree in a storm, bending with the wind, but never breaking. When faced with obstacles, don't see them as roadblocks, but rather as detours guiding you to new and potentially better paths. This isn't about changing your goals at the first sign of difficulty, but rather adjusting your approach when necessary. Let's say you're aiming for a promotion, but a sudden change in management puts your plan in jeopardy. Instead of giving up, you could adapt by taking on new responsibilities or seeking mentorship to better position yourself for advancement. Flexibility, too, is pivotal. It's about knowing when it's time to stick to your plan and when it's time to pivot. Don't be rigid in your methods. Remember, there are many ways to climb a mountain, and sometimes the path you didn't plan for is the one that leads you to the top. Incorporating flexibility and adaptability into your goal-setting process doesn't mean you're inconsistent or indecisive. Rather, it means you're savvy, strategic, and prepared for whatever life throws your way. Chapter 18. Balancing short-term and long-term goals. Balancing short-term and long-term goals isn't just a juggling act. It's a strategic dance that can empower you to seize both the moment and the future. Imagine your short-term goals as stepping stones guiding you towards your long-term goals. They're the immediate actions, the tasks you can accomplish today, this week, or this month that will propel you towards your grand vision. They're your momentum builders, your progress markers. They're vital and deserve your attention. Yet, don't lose sight of your long-term goals. These are your North Star, guiding you through the murky waters of life, keeping you on course when distractions or setbacks appear. Your long-term goals represent your dreams, your ultimate vision for your life. They're the big picture, the destination you're working towards. They require patience, persistence, and unyielding belief in your capabilities. Balance your short-term actions with your long-term vision. Prioritize your daily tasks, but always keep an eye on your long-term aspirations. Every action you take today should align with your long-term objectives. It's a delicate balance, but you can do it. Remember that setting goals isn't about perfection, but progression. It's about growing, learning, and moving forward, one step at a time. Don't be afraid to reassess and adjust your goals as needed. Life is dynamic, and so are you. Chapter 19. Overcoming limiting beliefs and doubts. Pushing past your limiting beliefs and doubts, you're capable of achieving far more than you ever imagined. You see, often it's not the external challenges that hold you back, but the internal ones. Your own self-doubt can be your worst enemy, but you're stronger than it, and you can overcome it. Recognize first that doubts are a natural part of the goal-setting process. It's okay to question your abilities, but don't let these questions turn into self-defeating thoughts. Instead, use them to fuel your determination and commitment to your goals. Remember, self-doubt isn't a reflection of your capabilities, but a fear of the unknown. You're capable, you're deserving, and you're more than enough. Next, challenge your limiting beliefs. These are the thoughts that tell you what you can't do or be. They might have been instilled in you by past experiences or by the words of others. But remember, you're not bound by these beliefs. They're not truths, but merely perceptions. You have the power to change your perceptions. Challenge these beliefs, question them, and replace them with empowering ones. Lastly, don't forget the importance of self-love and self-care in your journey. Be kind to yourself when you stumble and fall. Understand that failure isn't indicative of your worth, but a stepping stone to your success. Celebrate each small victory, for they're proof of your progress. In overcoming your doubts and limiting beliefs, you're not just setting goals, you're setting yourself up for a life of growth, success, and fulfillment. You're unstoppable, and you're only just getting started. Chapter 20. Aligning Goals with Life Purpose. Once you've conquered your doubts and shattered your limiting beliefs, aligning your goals with your life purpose becomes the next empowering step on your journey to personal growth and success. This alignment is the difference between merely existing and truly living. You're not just setting goals to achieve them, but to lead a life that's rich, fulfilling, and purposeful. Now, you might be wondering, how can I align my goals with my life purpose? It's simpler than you think. Start by identifying your passions and values. What truly drives you? What do you deeply care about? These are the core components of your life purpose. Your goals should be a natural extension of these passions and values. Next, make sure your goals aren't only aligned with your purpose, but also realistic and achievable. Don't set goals so high that they're unreachable, but don't sell yourself short either. Pursue balance. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progression. Lastly, visualize your purpose and your goals. Picture yourself living that purpose-driven life. How does it feel? This powerful mental image will propel you forward, fueling your motivation and strengthening your resolve. This alignment isn't a one-time process, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. So, don't be afraid to reassess and adjust your goals as you evolve. After all, your life purpose isn't just about achieving goals, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly, and you'll discover a life of fulfillment and joy that far surpasses any goal you could ever set. Chapter 21. Optimizing Time Management Strategies. Mastering time management, a vital skill in goal achievement, can dramatically boost your productivity and propel you towards your life's purpose more efficiently. It's about making every moment count, guaranteeing that each second is committed to your growth. The key is to optimize your time management strategies. You see, time is a unique resource. It's finite, non-renewable, and constantly ticking away. Hence, it's vital to verify that the time you spend aligns with your life goals. But how do you do that? Well, it starts with effective planning. Analyze your daily routine and identify pockets of time that can be better utilized. Perhaps you're wasting too much time on social media or watching TV. Remember, it's not about cutting out relaxation entirely, but about using your time more wisely. Next, prioritize tasks based on their impact on your goals. Use the Eisenhower matrix, separating tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent or important. This aids your focus on what truly matters. Chapter 22. Developing Contingency Plans. No matter how meticulously you've planned, life has a knack for throwing curveballs, so it's essential you're prepared with well-developed contingency plans. You can't predict every outcome, but you can equip yourself to handle the unexpected. It's not about fearing the future, but rather about being ready for whatever comes your way. Start by identifying potential obstacles that could hinder your progress towards your goals. Think about the factors outside your control that could interfere. Once you've identified these, figure out ways to navigate around them. It's like planning a road trip. You need to know your detour options if a road is closed. Next, prioritize these potential problems. Not all obstacles have the same impact. Some might be minor speed bumps, while others could derail your entire journey. Determining the significance of each potential issue will help you decide where to focus your contingency planning. Now, brainstorm solutions. Remember, there's usually more than one way to solve a problem. Be creative and consider all possibilities. The more options you have, the better prepared you'll be. Lastly, make these contingency plans a part of your overall goal-setting strategy. They shouldn't be an afterthought, but an integral part of your planning process. Creating contingency plans might seem like extra work, but it's a worthwhile investment. It's about empowering yourself to take control, no matter the circumstances. This proactive approach won't only help you navigate the unpredictable, but it'll also boost your confidence. So don't wait for life to throw you off course. Plan for the unexpected and stay in the driver's seat of your journey. Chapter 23. Fostering a positive self-image. In fostering a positive self-image, it is vital to appreciate your unique traits. They're what make you special. It is imperative to challenge any negative thoughts that may cloud your perception of yourself. Remember to celebrate even your smallest victories, as each one is a step closer to your ultimate goal. Embracing your unique traits is like discovering a hidden treasure. It enhances your self-image, boosts your confidence, and inspires you to set and achieve meaningful goals. Your individuality is your strength. Don't squander it. Instead, cherish and cultivate it. Recognize the distinct qualities that make you you. Accept them, own them. See, it's those unique quirks, preferences, and abilities that set you apart from the crowd. They're the things that make you stand out, and they're worth celebrating. But you're not just doing it for the applause. When you embrace your unique traits, you're setting a foundation for personal growth and goal achievement. You're affirming your worth and creating a positive self-image. Dare to be different. Don't feel pressured to conform to societal expectations or norms. Instead, aim to become the best version of yourself. This isn't about comparing yourself to others or trying to be perfect. It's about acknowledging and appreciating your unique traits. In doing so, you'll foster a positive self-image, setting the stage for ambitious goal setting. You're unique for a reason. Embrace it, appreciate it, and let it guide you toward your goals. While appreciating your unique traits lays the groundwork for a positive self-image, it's equally important to actively challenge any negative thoughts that may creep in and undermine your self-belief. Don't allow those negative whispers to take hold. No, you're not a failure. No, you're not inadequate. You're a work in progress, full of potential and brimming with qualities that make you you. It's vital to understand that negative thoughts are merely thoughts. They don't define you unless you let them. So, don't let them. Challenge them head-on. Counteract them with positive affirmations. For every negative thought, find 2 positive ones. Turn "I can't" into "I'll learn change," "I'm not good enough" into "I'm unique and valuable." Don't forget to celebrate your small victories, as each one is a stepping stone toward building a stronger, more positive self-image. Each goal you achieve, no matter how small, is an affirmation of your willpower, dedication, and hard work. These victories aren't just results, they're proof that you're capable of achieving what you set your mind to. Yes, it's vital to keep your eyes on the prize, but don't let your focus be so narrow that you overlook the progress you're making along the way. Every step towards your goal is worth acknowledging. It might be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal or treating yourself to something special. Remember, rewards don't have to be extravagant. They should simply serve as a reminder of your hard work and perseverance. Celebrating your small victories helps to foster a positive self-image. It's a way of telling yourself, "I did it, and I can do it again." This positivity not only boosts your morale, but also motivates you to continue pushing for your goals. So don't be shy about giving yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Chapter 24. Staying focused and disciplined. Now let's tackle staying focused and disciplined in your goal-setting journey. By effectively eliminating distractions, cultivating daily habits, and celebrating incremental progress, you're already halfway there. You have the power to master your environment, eliminating distractions effectively and bolstering your focus and discipline to achieve your goals. This isn't just an inspirational saying, it's a fact. By identifying and removing distractions, you're clearing the path to success. Distractions come in many forms, and recognizing them is the first step. It could be the constant ping of social media notifications or the lure of TV shows. Maybe it's a disorganized workspace or even your own thoughts. Once you've identified these thieves of productivity, it's time to eliminate them. Turn off notifications, or better yet, establish specific times to check your phone. Create a workspace that inspires focus, free from clutter and noise. Train your mind to stay on task through techniques like mindfulness and meditation. Every single day offers a fresh opportunity to cultivate habits that will sharpen your focus and fortify your discipline, propelling you closer to your goals. It's vital to understand that focusing isn't about narrowing your field of vision, but about directing your energy where it counts. It's about deciding what's important and eliminating the rest. Discipline, on the other hand, is the bridge between your goals and your success. It's what keeps you moving forward, even when the going gets tough. It's about making small sacrifices every day for a bigger payoff in the future. So what can you do to cultivate these habits daily? Start by setting a clear, achievable goal for each day. Make it a habit to break down your main goal into smaller, more manageable tasks. This won't only help you stay focused, but also keep you motivated as you tick off tasks one by one. Moreover, make it a point to take care of your physical and mental health. A healthy body and mind provide the perfect environment for focus and discipline to thrive. Rejoicing in your small wins is a powerful way to stay focused and disciplined on your path to achieving your goals. It's easy to overlook these moments, but they're instrumental in maintaining your momentum and keeping you motivated. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Don't just aim for the finish line, celebrate the journey too. Use these victories as a source of fuel. Each one is a badge of honor to your dedication, your ability to stay the course, even when the going gets tough. They're proof that you're capable, that you're making strides, and that you're closer to your goal than you were yesterday. When you're feeling disheartened, remind yourself of these wins. They'll serve as a beacon of hope, a reminder that you've overcome obstacles before and you can do it again. So don't be shy about celebrating your achievements, no matter how small they might seem. They're not just victories, they're milestones, stepping stones on your journey to success. Chapter 25. Embracing continuous learning and improvement. You're on a never-ending journey of growth, so make persistent progress your top priority. Feed your curiosity. It's the fuel that drives continuous learning and improvement. Celebrate each step forward, no matter how small. It's all part of your incredible journey to success. How can we grow if we're not constantly learning and improving? You can't. It's as simple as that. Prioritizing persistent progress is a must if you want to reach your goals. You've got to embrace the journey of continuous learning and improvement. Consider each day as a new opportunity to learn something new, to improve a little more. It's not about massive leaps, but about small, consistent steps forward. Remember, it's the tortoise that wins the race, not the hare. Don't get disheartened if you're not making progress as quickly as you'd like. You might fail, stumble, or fall behind, but don't let that discourage you. Instead, use it as a stepping stone to move forward. Each setback is a setup for a comeback. It's all about your mindset. See every failure as an opportunity to learn, to grow. You've got this. Keep pushing, keep learning, keep improving. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. So don't be lazy in setting your goals. Make persistent progress your priority and watch how you soar. In the face of challenges, cultivating a curious mindset can be your greatest ally, sparking the drive to embrace continuous learning and improvement. It's about questioning the status quo, pushing boundaries, and daring to explore uncharted territories. It's about not settling for mediocrity. You see, curiosity powers growth. It encourages you to seek knowledge, find new methods, and better your strategies. It's not about knowing everything, but about being open to learning anything. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to admit you don't know everything. The moment you think you've got it all figured out is the moment you've stopped growing. Cherishing each small step forward, each new nugget of knowledge gained, propels you on the path of continuous learning and improvement. It's not just about the big wins, it's also about the tiny victories that add up over time. Embrace them, celebrate them. By celebrating each incremental improvement, you're not only rewarding yourself for your hard work, but you're also reinforcing the belief that you're progressing. This fosters a positive mindset, vital to setting and achieving goals. It's okay to be proud of yourself, give yourself that pat on the back. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. It's the journey, not the destination that matters. Continuous learning is less about speed and more about persistence. Don't be discouraged by slow progress. Be disheartened only by no progress. Setting goals isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. So lace up your determination, align your goals with your heart's compass, and start your journey. Embrace the challenges, stay resilient, and keep learning. After all, it's not just about reaching the finish line, but also about the remarkable, empowering journey of self-discovery along the way. You've got this. Thanks for listening to or reading this from AudioBook's office.